Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more. I was about to say Super Mario Sunshine. It's not Super Mario Sunshine. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Last episode, we started Tower Gods. Today, we continue at around the halfway point. I don't know if this is exactly the halfway point. It might be a little bit more than halfway, but still. Point stands. We start here. So, let's go ahead and, Yep. Bringing this over here. You could bring those things, but I just prefer to take that out rather than sit there and worry about whether or not that thing's gonna hit you or not. So, this here. That opens this up for the big key. Sorry, I'm sitting in a bad angle. Or bad way, not angle. That doesn't make sense. Get the big key. Whoop, whoop. Wake up. Is he not waking back up? Oh, that was far more than halfway through the dungeon. Oops. Oh well. That just means that we'll be able to do the next part as well. Got him! Ooh. Ooh, money. And magic. Ah. Eat it. I'm gonna grab this berry as well. Got a fairy in the bottom who looks like it's crying. And open this door. Alright, it's time for the boss. We actually went to the Tower of Gods pretty quickly. You've done well to find your way to this place. Oh, chosen one. Accept this final challenge. Got hands. The most evil of them all. And then there's the big head. And goes down first. Ah! Explosions! Oh, why are you still alive? Jesus, that guy did not want to die. I think the game just wanted me to not have arrows. Eat it. Oh, I'm out of arrows. So, that's the best place to get them. Not it. Back away. Ow! Sure. I never had those hands. But I guess it doesn't matter. Path can now be open. Oh, chosen one. What will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forth with caution. Go forward with caution. Cool. Nice. Wait, where's my heartbeat? Or my heart container? You're screwing me over. I need it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Ew, it's slimy. Got a heart container. Woo! It's our 8th, right? Yep. Cool. We're almost halfway through all the heart containers. Alright, we're at the top of the Tower of Gods. And as we climb up, we see the bell. It has a very familiar looking little handle there. We're gonna hook onto that. Just swing back and forth. And we got all the way down here real quick. Don't worry guys, I did that within while I was paused. I'm gonna say that. You have done well. It seems the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first steps into the world beyond the ring of light you see shimmering in the waves before you, your true trial will begin. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're sinking! Ah! I love this part. Link's face. black and white. It's crazy. You are probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Unfortunately, there is not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you are able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words. See what awaits you in the castle. Okay. Bye, Lions of Red Kings. Yay, castle! It's like everything's frozen in time. All the monsters in here. It's crazy. Just look. Can't even fight them. So eerily quiet in this place. Before you do that, I just wanna. It's so weird, but I love it. I love the way that it's just silent. There's just no sound. It's crazy.
Hey!
Alright, I'll need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But the entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from gaining access. Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? You'll find a clue in the shape of the herald near where we arrived at the castle. Okay, time for the ultimate confusing puzzle. I don't know how anyone would be able to figure this out on their own. I gotta be honest. See, you see little triangles. You see a triangle on the floor. I feel like this is the hardest puzzle of the entire game. I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out on your own. I had to look at the walkthrough. It was crazy. I was like, man, I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half. I never passed preschool, so I never put the shapes in the holes and, like all the normal kids. Alright, enough messing around. This puzzle is very simple. As long as you understand how pulling blocks works, it's not hard. I did that within what, a minute and a half, and that was with the weird ways that I turned it. Okay, well, there's our way to the basement. Drop in here. Backflip down here.
Hey!
Excellent. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher is no small feat. Yeah. Now take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the blade of evil's bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. Okay. I'll just take this. Nobody will know. Just like every other Link, Master Sword just comes out like nothing. Right. Color slowly starts to fade back. And with color comes life. That's right, everyone's back to life. Walking around. Crazy. Well, we got the Master Sword now. No longer do we have the basic sword that we got from our master. Now we got this Master of all swords. Legendary blade with the power to repel evil, once wielded by the legendary hero himself. So, something I want to point out while we're down here. You see, there's a Triforce. There's a, what's her name? Nabuto. There's Impa. Darunia. That's Ganon right there. Saria. Rauru, I think is what his name was. Rudo. And Triforce. It's the sages from Ocarina of Time. It's a nice little Easter egg, honestly. That was the Sage of Light's name, right? Or whatever, the first Sage that you meet, that's his name, right? Robert. But so this area, there's all these enemies, obviously. They're back to life. This is where we're gonna get all the Knight's Crest. But just to show, you can't leave until everyone's beaten. So what I'm gonna do, go away from everyone. I'm gonna pause the episode, and I'll come back once I beat everyone. This is where this comes in handy if you're really good at fighting things. So I'll be back in a little while. All right, there we go. We got everyone taken care of, and we got just enough Knight's Crest as well. So by this point, you should at least get 10. So whenever we do decide to go back to Outset, which shouldn't be too long from now, we can go back to Orca and see what we get out of that. But for now, we head back to the King of Redlands. So, now, as we start moving out, I don't know if you said it already, but we're actually going to be heading here. We're going to be going back to the Forsaken Fortress. But before we do that, I actually want to go to Northern Triangle. Just because there's something there that we can now get because we have the bow. And I don't know if you guys remember, but whenever we did get caught by Cyclos there, we were told some interesting information. So, he said we needed something that can pierce the wind or whatever. Whip was the main part. What's the noise that arrows usually make? So yeah, I'm gonna get the map fish for here. Let you guys see what he has to say about this island, and then we'll head up to Northern Triangle. So I'm gonna find the map fish first. There it is. See what he has to say, and then afterwards I'll catch you guys over in Northern Triangle. Voice, right? Tower of the Gods. Done a fish fortune on you, small fry, and from what I can tell, it looks like you're fated to come to this place many times. And the keys that control that fate are none other than the lucky items known as the Triumph Force. Yeah, there's some sort of magical utensils. If you want to learn more about the Triumph Force, talk to that guy, Tingle. That's what the fish fortune told me. Now, I know I may only be a fish, but my fortune telling is uncannily accurate. You better believe it. That's all that info I have to offer. Okay, so now I'll catch you guys at Northern Triangle Island. Good old Cyclos himself. Come back to face you, father. Wait. Now we actually have some items. 3 times. No, rule of 3. It's all. This one can be kind of. For some reason, he decides to do that, where he'll turn his arm like 5 different directions, all in one go. He ends up being huge. That's a heck of an arm you got. And what an eye. No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. You obviously have mastery of the air, and now that we've established that quite the Windwaker, let's see if you can handle this. This is actually super useful. If this isn't the most useful song, it's the second only to the Song of Passing. Song of Passing is good for side quests. This is good for main quests and getting across the ocean. The Ballad of Gales. Wahoo! In the hands of a Windwaker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. If you need to move like the wind over the ocean's deeps, just call on my cyclones. Well, I guess I'll head home for now. See you on the down road. See you on down the road. Why did I say on the down road? Alright, so we're gonna head. So from here, we're gonna head north to Windfall. We'll head west, north, and then, east, north, and west, all the way to the Forsaken Fortress. Actually, no. We'll head from Windfall. We'll head northwest, and then west to Forsaken Fortress. Because I want to hit this square at least. We don't need these ones yet. We'll go to those whenever we need them. But for now, we'll hit these 2 and then go to Forsaken Fortress, and that'll be the end of the episode. So I'll catch you once we get to the top of Windfall. The top corner of Windfall. I just thought about it. We're actually going to hit this one as well. This one just north of it, and then we'll head west. So I'll catch you guys once we get to the top. Sorry, I just thought about it. I was sitting here thinking about it, and that's what we'll do. Alright, now as we approach this, no cutscenes gonna happen, but I do want to show this actually. Now that we kind of got enough space for stuff, we're gonna go to one of these little rings of light. You use your grappling hook on your boat, and you'll pull up. Some treasure. Whenever you open it, and obviously I said we need space for rupees. Typically, what you'll get out of these that are random is some kind of rupee. So now we're gonna head forward. I saw the map fish. He was sitting right there. Okay, anytime you see those and you're in need of rupees, just go ahead and pick them up, you know. Later on, we'll need a lot of rupees, which is why I haven't been getting them. Because I don't want to waste them, you know. But now we have a little bit more room, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and get the map fish from here. Voice fry. Gale Island. Or Isle. Are you thinking you want to get into that cave, small fry? The one that's protected by the crazy winds on that island? Okay then. Let me just tell you a little secret. If you go 5 squares south and 1 square east from here, you'll reach Ice Ring Isle, where you'll find an item that will make you as heavy as stone. You get that item, you won't have to worry about getting blown over by winds. That's all the info I've got to. So from here, that's for the future. That's a good little. Just remember, Fire Mountain, Ice Ring Isle. Those are going to be useful for later. But now we're going to head west. And as you can probably see from here, that island kind of looks familiar. We haven't gone to this one yet, because obviously otherwise we would have had the map fish for it. But it's still useful. Or still familiar. We're actually gonna grab this. The best way to kind of determine where it's at is if it's like the lines in the water like this, go based off the line. You kind of estimate it because it disappears as you get close to it. So 20 rupees. Cool. Okay, now let's go ahead and head to this island here. Head to this. Obviously, it's a fairy island again. We're gonna go ahead and head into here first, and then we'll get the map fish afterwards. I don't know if you guys like the 40-minute episodes. I just kind of feel like the episodes, like the episode length, I'm not gonna worry about. It's just a matter of I want to make sure I get good amounts of, content. Like, I don't want to just solely be sailing. Like, later on, once we get to points where we have most of the map filled in, I'm not going to be sailing and showing as much sailing, so it'll be shorter. But for now, they're going to be pretty long episodes. So this is I think the most useful upgrade, especially for later on. I have to worry about one less thing after doing this. Now we're carrying more rupees, up to 5,000. That's a crazy amount. I don't care who you are. That's a lot of rupees. Also, I don't know if I said this, but the fight with all the monsters and stuff, I drank the grandma's elixir, or whatever, and after fighting the first one, I went to fight the second one, and I might have gotten hit and lost the upgrade right away, so I had to activate the next one automatically. Of course, it's just the opposite direction. We're gonna get the map fish, then we're gonna continue heading west until we hit Forsaken Fortress. Boys, right? Northern Fairy Island. Calls it magic armor or something like that. It's pretty cool magical relic from what I... Oh yeah, the shopkeeper. Try staring him deep in it and winning him over with flatters, right? That's all the info I got. So, you guys remember the Merchant's Oath? That's the quest you gotta do to get the magic armor. I personally don't use the magic armor, so I'm gonna get it in this, but I'm not gonna be using it. So I'll probably get it at the end of the series, pretty much, like right before we go off to face Ganon. Maybe I'll get it a little bit before, but I'm not gonna be using it, so I don't see the point of me getting it. You know. Down this way. We're actually gonna go deal with this real quick as well. It's a submarine right here. And also, this is actually a good place. I'm gonna use this. It's a good place to get joy pendants. Because every time you go into the submarine and come out, you can always get these two. Or not just these two, but all these goblins, I think it's technically what they are. All these guys have joy pendants. It's 4 of them. And I need 40 of them. I want like 40 more. Because you're supposed to get 61 in total. So we're gonna go on here. Actually, we're just gonna fight these guys. So technically you didn't need to fight them, because you can just get up the platform up above without it. But I wanted to fight them because I wanted to kill them. Just kidding. I really wanted the skull necklaces. Those are pretty useful as well later on. As far as I remember. There's a good way to make money just by using those. So, but I'm gonna swing across. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me swing across. This is just gonna take up time. But yeah, I'll swing across and I'll be right back. There we go. Once you walk in here, chest appears. Open this. Treasure chart. So, now we will continue heading towards Forsaken Fortress. So actually, I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna get up the 40 joy pendants, and I'll be right back afterwards. Apparently, you can also get all the skull necklaces again too. So that's pretty cool. So I'll also be gathering those at the same time. So you get 4 each time. So I'll have 40 skull necklaces at and I haven't had 20 or 19. So yeah, I'll catch you guys once I get all of them. Sorry, I just wanted to point that out. So something funny is this time whenever it came out, all the pots and stuff were not here, and literally just these two were just gone. So that's interesting. But sorry, I just found that funny and wanted to share that. All right, these are the last. Technically, I only need 3 of them, but I'm gonna yell. Yeah, literally, I've just been doing this. I got 49 skull necklaces. I think for every 5, you get a good amount. Maybe, if I remember. I don't know exactly. Still, the point is, it's gonna be useful later on. Yeah. Now let's just go ahead and start heading towards the Forsaken Fortress. Go. Yeah, one more square and then we'll be there. We'll be back at the Forsaken Fortress again, where our journey began. Well, technically our journey began now, but it was where our journey first actually started doing something, rather than just running around our island trying to save Petra, the tree. Then, as soon as we get this, I'll cut until we get to the Forsaken Fortress. Very small, right? guess that somewhere out in the wide world there's a handy arrow that can freeze anything. With something like that, you could even freeze that nasty monster in the Forsaken Fortress for a while anyway. But then, what would you do with a frozen monster, you say? Good question, Fry. Well, I'd say you give that thing a whack and watch it shatter like into teeny, tiny pieces. That's all the info I've got to offer. I want to test something. I want to see if this will work. You're technically not supposed to do this till later, but since we got a little bit of time, we're only obviously our time is crazy, but I mean, like I'll be able to cut so we get to Forsaken Fortress. I want to go to this area. I want to abort. We'll be here later if this doesn't work, but I want to see if this actually works. I don't think it would right now. It's not going to work now. I don't believe. It does. Young Waker of the Winds, how did you manage to find this place? I am the Queen of the Fairy World. I have been awaiting your arrival, but now is not yet the time for us to meet. You still have many challenges to overcome. You seek to protect an individual very dear to you. Yes, I know of her, but there is yet another in this world whom you must protect. Come visit my fountain again when you have met that individual, when the time has come for you to face new challenges. At that time, I shall show you my true self. So, yeah, that's what I figured. But, we'll be back here later. This is, where we'll get an item later on that's, very useful. But I just want to see what would happen. So I'm gonna warp to Windfall, and I'll catch you guys once I get back to the Forsaken Fortress. Well, guys, looks like we're gonna be able to see the Forsaken Fortress in the middle of the day. It's very rare. Let's see what it looks like to actually see it. I'm not very good at the speeding sail. I just tend to do it because it gives me something to keep my mind going. Other than that, That's not how time works. Oh, never mind. No seeing the Forsaken Fortress in the middle of the day. So we gotta get in. How, you may ask? Well, you see that I got bombs for a reason. Those are itchy as well. So, should have went the other way around the island, but shoot that. There we go. Back to where it all started. Our amazing journey. Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already. But you're the Master Sword. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. With it in your hands, none can keep you from rescuing your sister. Do not be afraid. So, with that amazing bit of advice, we're going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And next episode, we are going to retake on the Forsaken Fortress. But this time, we got a secret weapon. The Master Sword. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.